Here we go. Witching Stone. New game. Thanks for lurking, Marley. I think we beat it with What a Web. Yeah. We even got a special secret quest. I don't think we took her all the way to the secret level, though, did we? Hold on, it would say here, wouldn't it? It must have been with her, huh? No, it could have also been with Sarah Dwyn. I don't remember who we've gone to, like, the secret ending with. Actually, that is defeating the real secret boss, right? That's not just defeating the echo of her. I think so. Yeah. According to the description on this achievement, right? You have to actually cast an incantation, travel to the other world, and defeat around. And that's what this one says we did, so we went all the way in the secret ending with Bloodowed. Nice. Yo, we haven't played Gwen in a long time. Are we still going to cast Dragon Slave with her? And cast Catalyst 5 times. Catalyst. It's not one she starts with, huh? Think that is one that she starts with? No. Who was it? It definitely wasn't her, right? No. You got all of her starting sets? Amazing. Alright, I'm thinking of the wrong spell then, I guess. So I'm thinking of the one that has that ability that makes it get double from all badges. Where is that one? Reagent, that's the keyword. So catalyst is something else. And I don't know what it is. Should we try this set though? We haven't tried it before. And we did unlock it with a secret quest. Sounds fun. We don't have a starting set with Dragon Slave? That would make it too easy to complete that quest, I guess. Alright, let's do this. This might be difficult. Add ochre to every non-green battle. Now she makes you vulnerable, I believe. Which does sound hard. Add super flux to all spells. That's a plus, huh? All action values have random variance of plus or minus 3 is a plus, not a neutral. I guess because you'll have to use the ones that are minus. And when they're plus, they're probably crazy good. All enemy health decreased. Shot prices increased. Spells hold 1 additional badge. I mean, that sounds fun with Reagent. But in order to do it and still get the, I don't know, what do we call that? Act 4? In order to get Act 4, we have to do both of these. Yes, Cat, I hear you. Still a little bit mad at you from yesterday. I got the band-aids on my hand to prove that I'm still upset at you. Okay, this one I know.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide, each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. You're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, a heart so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me, and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
I think you missed one Pokemon at the end there. But it's a beautiful rendition. Thanks for the bits, Unjust Banana. Yeah, you can come up. I am still upset at you, though. Cat is here. Hello, Cat. Alright. I'm ignoring you now, Cat. I don't know, should we do this? That sounds scary. Dad is here and hungry, yeah, probably. It's still an hour before his food, though. Think he's gonna settle for my hand again? Look, I'm already petting him again. He's tricked me. It's probably pretty bad. What if we do that, and then Ochre is a little bit easier? I don't know if that's if it's gonna be doable still. I guess Ochre is probably gonna get us killed. You know what? We're just gonna try it. We're just gonna try it. That's it, Cat. No more petting. No more. Great cat for everywhere. Wait, I thought Ochre was in every battle. Did I misread it? I don't know how to check. It's nothing here, right? Okay. We'll check it afterwards. Just a little guy. Do we need this guy? Oh, that's right, they both end with that. Alright, we'll do it. Let's put a slime helper on the board. But it's so far away, slime helper. So he moves like 5 times. Yeah, 4 or 5 times, but he only did those 2 back and forth last time. Bad cat. Okay, we can't do this, so we just gotta clear some other things. Not that one. Hold on. Things that are not in this sequence. Alright, so he's got 6. We need 3 more. We can do that. Looks good. All values +1, but add cooldown. Deal 1 damage, but add cruel. Obviously, adding 2 to all values is great. If we put this on reagent. It'd also add 2 stones. 2 slime to stones. That probably makes that way better. And the cooldown doesn't matter on an exhaust. Cat, why am I petting you again? He's tricked me again. He's probably ready to bite me any second, too. Alright, he's leaving. Good news, he's leaving before he tries to eat me. I think if we add cooldown to our only attack spell, we're gonna have a bad time. So we probably don't put it there. Now this adds 2 damage just the same way this does. It's just that for the future, this would add 2 to whatever else we put on it. It sounds cool. And this set, the cruel doesn't do anything doubled. Also, to have a non-green battle, there we go. Yeah, that's what you were saying, not in green. I was trying to figure out what your message meant on Just Banana. Not green battles. I don't know. Let's just take this one. Cruel is pretty good for our attack spell anyways. I like it. Although adding more slimes would have actually been great. I should have considered that. Maybe that's actually our key to longevity, is making that spell better, right? If we don't keep improving that one, we're just gonna we're gonna fade away. Alright, let's go here. And get a couple more things before we have to fight the ochre. Ow. I did it. Took a second. Now we can get a new spell. Oh, okay. Apply one vulnerable. Or Fire Blast. Exhaust, though. Why do you exhaust? Could you not exhaust, maybe? I feel like I need more information before I pick one of these. It's possible that the slime helper is getting us as much damage as we need, so we don't need this. So maybe we just prefer constant vulnerable to make them take more damage, but this one's harder to cast at the same time. This one is only gonna cast at the same time once, so that's not even really an issue, but when you do cast it, you can easily cast it at the same time as Kindle. One vulnerable isn't that helpful though, unless you're attacking after it. So you have to spend these 2 and then you have to spend these 3. Which means you'd need 2 purples. I think I'm gonna take Fire Blast anyways. This is gonna get us through the ochres more easily, right? Alright, who's the boss? Show me. It's the Shroomerai and an ochre, of course. Yeah. I'm surprised it showed the ochre, I guess. Hey, that's gonna get us towards the quest if we can beat the Shroomerai. Destroy unused stones. The only ones that are unused currently are green? Really? When it's exhausted, it will count this one as well, right? Main problem is... can it destroy my slime helper depending on what's underneath it? And... the answer is probably yes, I'm guessing. And... is it gonna destroy all of my empowered stones, even if they're the wrong type of stone? And the answer to that is definitely yes. That's a bit sketchy. Maybe the mana pendant is good here? Yeah, I think so. And then we put that on here. And every time we use it, we get 2 free cast on stones. That'll let us use the empowered stones more easily. Pretty good. What next? I think we go here. There it is. There's the ochre. I don't think we start with Fire Blast. We probably want to hit ochre with that, I think. Probably. Alright, so we kill this guy. We take 5s? Why are you doing 3 on the first turn? Don't do that. I wish I had any kind of defense. Ow! Why would you just switch back and forth between that one? No, we got 3 of them? Okay, it's okay. So it's like... that? No, well, okay, so... this one blows up him, doesn't hit the ochre. But then we kill Crackle with this one for sure? Because this one would be a toss-up and we wouldn't even know if we'd hit Pot with it. So I guess we'll do that. Actually, we would. We definitely would because of empowered. So we don't need to use it. Hold on. We don't need to use Fire Blast yet. So what if we just do this? We need to clear away more things. So that we can get more red on the board. Otherwise, we're not doing anything. And that's gonna be painful. Or we can get down to just the ochre. Might be worth it to get down to just the ochre, huh? We'll just use all of those. Oh, it's really not necessary to use that, huh? We don't need the empower. So we'll start here. We can do one more, so we'll do it. Okay. I think that's fine. Obliterate the pot. Smash the zap. Then we get vulnerable, and I hate that. Because that's gonna deal 3 damage. Okay, do one more. Then let's do that. We can get rid of that one too. I guess the power-up doesn't really do anything unless you get all the way up to 10, but... Alright, we can still hit her. We're not dead. But we are very hurt. Can't afford anything here. But I'll go. Ritual. Move a regular stone from the cast sequence to the next special. Yeah, that one. Okay. Feedbacker. Deal 5 and add 2 jammers to the board. Earthquake that was deal 1 to all enemies plus 1 per enemy. Diamond chip is all values plus 1 but pristine. It's not our favorite. Briar is for a defensive spell, add 1 spiky. Power pendant, add 1 in power, 1 power infused to stones. I don't know if I want any of these. Maybe we just save up the money. I've realized after taking the free mana one that the more things we add to stones, the more chances we have of accidentally killing our slime. And I don't want that to happen. Definitely don't want to kill our little slime. Let's see, additional spells. Begin with more mana. Generate more mana each turn. I think it might be more mana each turn right now. Although we definitely love more spells. I'm not sure that we're gonna survive that long if I take that one. Let's go heal. As the next thing, somebody's already here. Wait, is that... It's you, Gwen. Would you like to warm up by the fire? Not going to do any weird magic stuff, are you, Sarah? I don't have time for tricks. This is probably the first conversation we ever saw in the game. But I'll read it again anyways. That's a bit insulting. My magic isn't weird. Though something has been odd with the forest lately. You've noticed too? I'm here to deal with it. Would you require any magical assistance? I'm good, thanks. Well, just let me know if there's anything. Or anyone you'd like me to curse. Thanks. Thanks for the offer. I have to do a hard fight? Okay. I think we gotta go here. Should we get the blessing first? We're gonna take a lot of damage, you guys. I need to find a defensive spell. Immediately. All about to take 5 damage. It's just happening. No, we're taking more than that. Not less, because I'm killing a guy. And these two get +1 each. Fun. Okay, you wiped out one of my free manas, but you did spread the power-ups a lot. All over the place, which is great. This is not the one that we killed, unfortunately, so I think we have to take another slow turn to kill it. Oh shoot, you're gonna make this deal 50% more damage, which is gonna go up to 3, so it's gonna be either 4 or 5 damage. I'm gonna guess 5 if we're rounding. Alright, I hate it. But now we need more. We need more space to drop more reds. Okay, hold on. What if there's a way? Or we go like this, right? I've done it. Kindle first kills this guy. Fire Blast second kills the ochre. And then we empower it so that it deals 10. And then we only take 3. Okay, I think we got it. Hey Antros, how are you? And I played the Crane Claw dungeon game. Dungeon Clawler? Is that the one you mean? I've not played that one. It was I looked at it briefly. It seemed kind of fun. But wait, why are you up to 4 now? Oh, because even killing the ochre makes you damage go up? Oh, I hate it. After any ally defeated, I thought it only synergized with themselves. Guys, we're dead already. Didn't even drop any reds for us. Well, it's a bit of a problem. And a heavy RNG base from the demo? I wasn't even paying attention to how much damage I was doing, by the way, guys. If I hadn't taken two empowers, we would have actually lost there, so... Pay more attention, Faye. Hi. Badges are alternate cast sequence, or reverse cast sequence. We reverse this cast sequence, then we can do them more easily in whatever order we want. It's not bad. You pay only 1. Which is sort of surprising since shop prices are increased by 1. These aren't normally free, right? I don't think so. I think the reason I didn't get too attracted to Dungeon Clawler was... Okay, there's no defense? Alright, we're dead then. If we get no defense, then we're just dead. There's not any defense here either. This is crazy, you guys. No defensive spells when we have that extra difficult enemy on every fight. What are we supposed to do? I interrupted my thought. The reason that I didn't get too much into it was just that the crane game mechanic didn't seem like it was that interesting to me. Like, I didn't think it added much to it. Is the reason I didn't bite on that one. Yeah, that's not enough. They could do that. Nope, you still you one more. Okay, ignore it then, do this. Do just a little guy, we're dead. We're just dead. Okay, hold on. Really, we can't even make it to there? Right, the reason we were sort of there because this was using 2 different spells. The crane game is a scam. Imagine using it as a game mechanic, yeah. I just didn't think that it, although that it slotted in quite correctly into the mechanics, in my opinion. We do not have a dream anymore, I'm sad to say. 1 HP, no dream. We had no way of hitting this guy, so... Alright. We'll try again. The, ochre every fight is too much, frankly. Actually, there was a chance that we made it work if we could get Kindle and Air Blast on the same turn, but we couldn't do that, so... I forgot about the Hex. Hex on each enemy would have done that. Okay, so I think we re-roll these. Ochre every battle is pretty extreme. Right? I don't know. Things were in a different place on that first map. Could we have done it? If we got better spells, if we found defensive spells, could we have done it? I want to try once more. Let's try it once more. I do want the additional badges with that spell that we start with, but we're gonna hold off and just get enemy health decreased, so an ochre isn't an insurmountable obstacle. Let's try once more. All right. Here's an additional spell as well. That probably helps us out more than the badge, even though we have Kindle. Probably. Not this guy. What? I was gonna use that red. What has he done? Get out of here, bear, wolf, cat, man, bear, pig. That we did enough spells with exhaust in them. Good job. Have I played Rogue Legacy? I have, yeah. Aimless cooldown double cast, okay. Double cast is fun. We can get Fire Blast again, which... It was pretty effective against the ochres, as long as you give it 1 more damage. Should we do Leaf Cutter instead? Double Cast is interesting. I think we still take Fire Blast, honestly. Alright, so if we Fire Blast first, then Kindle hits this guy and we just win? Great. But we could do this and also get just a little guy. Yeah, I never played Rogue Legacy 2, but I did play the first one. I think to the end of it. I think I beat it. Don't exactly remember. Interesting. Arcane Retain. Stones used to cast have a 50% chance to remain on the board would be pretty good, but it's not good to put it on this spell because we need things that apply twice. This is not that exciting to apply twice either, but at least it's a heal. And at least it's 2 heal instead of 1. So I think we take it. Now the only reason we have to beat these guys is to get to the question mark and the blessing. So let's start beating this guy and get the additional spell and badge. Ooh, that's kind of a rough one. Also, we don't have Cruel anymore, so we don't worry about it going to this guy. Alright, I guess we... So I'm trying to, again, not do Fire Blast before Kindle. In this case, it's because we heal less. I don't know if there's a way of doing that, though. Because at that point, we knew that... Yeah. There's no way to make enough ground, to cover enough ground, right? Yeah, we can't waste any... Can't waste any movement. So it's just gotta be this, then. Actually, just a little guy as well. Definitely shouldn't forget about that one. That's right, you get stronger. Ow. 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 That'll get me killed this time. Yeah, yep. We need the power-ups. This is gonna reduce him by 2. Guess that's okay. Did he go up by 2? Hold on. Why is he doing 4 instead of 3? I thought I've only killed 2 of his friends. Some turns he does 2 damage? I hate it. Alright, we get another kill here. No? He just silenced our only working spell? What a jerk. Oh my. Why does this game hate me? Unlucky? Well, it's not unlucky. It's literally the only thing he can silence. I just wasn't paying attention to the fact that he was silencing me. By the way, Antros, if you need some explanation about what this game is, I can give some. I'm sorry to just, yeah, be going to this long without explaining anything if you needed it. Okay, let's get rid of all these. They don't do anything, except for give power up, but they're too far from anything useful. You were figuring it out? Didn't seem to appeal to you? It's a surprisingly deep game. It, obviously it has this kind of a puzzle game sort of, front to it. We have to hit him twice, you guys. Is he gonna kill us first? He's totally gonna kill us first. I hate it. I should have gotten rid of more... Yep, I should have gotten rid of more things because now we don't have any reds on the board. Guys, this game hates me. Initially thought of the mastery like Bejeweled. Yeah, it obviously has a similar sort of look to it, but we get to heal for 1, but we don't die. Well, I'm sure that none of the other fights are gonna be that hard. So it's probably fine. Oh, it's the Shroomrai again. But the spells that you get and the modifiers you get to apply to them are all very unique and like modular. And it's fun breaking your spells by putting cool badges on them or having synergies between different spells. Always -1, but turns the first regular stone from the right into a clear stone. Or apply chill. Hold on. What if this were to also apply 2 chilled? It's not bad. The other option would be, what if we use this one twice on it, right? All that use -1 on it. So it becomes, before this, right, we take this off. It becomes a 1 damage spell, but it's just red and then anything. And then we put this on. It wipes out the damage on it, but we get 2 leech on it. And all you need to cast it is 1 red and 2 of anything. That seems pretty good. I can surprisingly get behind that. Is it gonna be important to chill the enemy to take less damage, though? I mean, that last fight, it would have been nice, right? Thanks for the love bomb, Grimmy. How are you? Thanks for the cat. Is this gonna help us to last longer? Yeah, let's find out what the other spell is first. Or what choices we have. Oh, we get a defense spell? What the? We actually get a defense spell? Okay. So water shield is just a standard block spell. Bramble Skin is more block and some return damage, but it has cooldown and is more expensive to use. Good, you're gonna lurk now? Cause you're buzzed and don't want to rainbow nonsense? Well, thanks for the lurk. Thanks for being here. Now, which of these is gonna keep me alive? It's probably this one of the two, because this is on cooldown. I feel like I'm scared of it. On the off turn, do we just die? Also, did meet this casting cost, do we just die? It's possible. Let's try the water shield. Okay, now that we have a water shield... Oh! Thanks for subbing, Grimmy. Thank you very much, I appreciate you. Oh, Bot has to come out begging right after that. Making me look bad. I should change that message to be less begging anyways, right? Sounds a little desperate. But thanks Grimmy, thanks again. I think this is probably the play. It's pretty cool. I can get behind that. Ease your fans, Amazon. So you can't even use your family's Amazon. Got it. So you can't even use a Prime subscription here. Oh, because somebody else has already used it. 0 damage? Well, 0 damage but 2 leech. So leech is basically the same as damage. Except it kind of avoids some of the synergy that's normally with damage because it's not normal damage. Different emails, okay. You don't have it linked up to this account, you mean? So damage turns into 0, but leech does still count as damage. Okay, yeah. It's pretty good. Alright, we need to heal. That's a definite. Oh. Look who's here at the resting spot. It's Bloodawed. Little druid, what brings you to my resting spot? Where did she come out from? She blended right into the trees. Oh, sigh, I didn't... I'll just go. I seal that. No, please stay and keep me company. It can be awfully dull here all on my lonesome. Time for your silence? You didn't say you wouldn't do that and then start talking, it's true. Thanks for the lurk, though. My flower friends have been rather quiet as of late. I don't suppose you know anything about it? I don't know about your friends, but I know the mana in the forest has been strange recently. The mana... Perhaps that's it. Thank you, little druid. May the flowers on your path continue to bloom. Unless the flowers on my path are monsters that try to kill me. Alright, with ochre in front, we definitely want to fire blast this turn. But we need to reach... Oh, we can do it. It's just a little... Oh, no, we can go this way. Ah, but we need this at the end. Ah, okay. Are we skipping just a little guy? Might be. So we need a fire blast, so we need 2 reds. We need the water shield, so we need 2 blues. Yeah. Guess so. They'll probably need something for more mana on the first turn, right? That should be our blessing if we can get it. As long as we can keep on Kindle water shielding. That's pretty good. We got no healing off of that because it hit block and not health. It's very sad. Didn't remember that it works like that. We just need to clear some stuff away and hope to get water shield back. I should have gotten another empower. So that would have killed him there. It's fine. Let's do that. Which does clear him away because of being power. And heals us for 1, does not block, and so we take 5, but we heal 1, okay. I mean, that's not my favorite. We still can't block. And, well, okay, we could use this and damage myself. That's not my favorite tactic. But we can just kill this guy, right? And then we're alright. Should probably clear away more as well. Fine, got a little bit of health back. Look at that slime taking the burning away. Like a champ. We actually don't want to lose these, but no, it's fine because we're gonna win next turn. Let's just heal. I'm gonna do this 2 turns in a row instead of try to kill him this turn because we want to heal more. That's for 2 healing. And so for those who aren't familiar with it, all those little app arrows are making my attack stronger that round. They increase the attack damage on my spells by 1, which is that sword icon. So even though this says 0 attack, it can be increased by that. But things that don't have that icon don't get anything increased. So it's specifically that icon gets increased by that. And the slime is a complicated one. He, at the end of my turn, moves around and puts that icon on a bunch of the different stones on the board, so that later I can use them. Okay, I didn't get any opening mana, which is what I was hoping for. Do I need to take increased maximum health just to stay alive? We still have these 2 fights to get through, and we have no more healing. I think I might have to, but I could also increase spellbook capacity. To get one more spell? It's the coward's ways to get max health. Oh wait, I'd go to the shop. We could buy a thing. I should have checked here before getting my blessing, because it could have been a good spell. Catalyst, apply 2 power to self. Ritual again, tabula rasa. Wipes out your board and replaces it. Assassin. Wait, why is that green? Why is that green? Deals 0 damage. This means deal 0 extra damage, but +1 on creature defeat. So every time you defeat a creature, this thing gets stronger. That might be great to put on Kindle. But we'd have to take something else off. So I don't know how to use that one. Increased damage, but always targets the rear target. Also might be pretty good for Kindle. It's not really anything we'd remove from here, though. This is how we stay alive. The tricky one. I could see some of these being great for later. Any of these, frankly. I think it's the sprout. Yeah, I think it's the sprout. Or we could save up for next floor. We do have more expensive things in the shop, so just saving up is not... it's not bad. Don't know what we put this on, though. Could be nothing for now. Or, like, the only other damage spell we have for now. Okay, I'm just gonna take it. It seems like a good one. We're gonna put it on Fire Blast, and... if we kill something first with this, which doesn't seem that likely, but if we do, then this instantly kills Ochre. So this can be the Ochre killer if it's not in front. Alright, let's go. Ochre is not in front, okay. How do we not die? I'm glad that I got the extra health on retrospect. Yeah, I think we do those 3. Heal for 2, get hit for... 1. No, we're getting hit for 3. I'm miscounting. Just because we're over-healing this... Alright, we're healing this back. We're blocking these 2. Net 1 damage. Yes. Do it. Alright, so it's something like this, right? So we kindle first to kill this guy. You fire blast ochre. That should kill. That should kill. Doesn't read it now, but it should. And then we take 3 damage from each of them. I hate it. Oh, I hate it. If I could water shield at the same time, I would, but there's no way that works. Right? Wait, right? Hold on. No. Fortunately, it's too many things. Unless... Then we can't tell the order? Yeah. We only do 5, so it's gotta be like that. We need the first red to be the second thing we hit, so that 2 of anything else hits Kindle before we finish Fire Blast. Otherwise, we don't necessarily kill ochre, which would be a bigger problem. I know, you guys are gonna hit me even harder. That is too much damage. Can you... not do that? Alright, so this deals 4 damage. That will kill this guy. And then we water shield. And take only 2. I hope. And we can't even... yeah, we can't even block anymore. We have no blaze. This does not kill. Hold on. This way then. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power-ups. That should do it. That should do it. That should do it. Alright, at least we ended at 11. It's a decent number. Hi, Saradwen. Potion for your thoughts? We could get a power potion. When you clear it, apply 4 power to self. We get that all the time. So these potions are things that appear on the board, like, forever until you use them, basically. And once you use them, they're gone forever. Liquid Fire, add Barrage to the next spell cast. That could be a great one for Fire Blast. You could just clear the whole board with it. Or we get a remedy for 6 healing. I feel like we just want 6 healing. Thanks, Saradwin. Begin with extra mana. Here it is. Or increase the spellbook capacity, the other one we wanted. Because which one of these 4 do we give up next time we see a spell? It's probably Fire Blast, I guess. But it better be a nice attack spell if we do. How much do we need extra mana on turn 1? Mostly just if we want to get this one started on turn 1, while also doing Fire Blast, right? I guess that's not the biggest deal. Last fight we didn't need it because we weren't Fire Blasting on turn 1. Also, this one if we're trying to get the secret ending, right? Let's just take the extra mana at the start. It's always good to have it. Even if only to save it for later, right? And I think we fight this guy. I wish they weren't doing so much damage to me, but... Hold on. So we don't know what order these are gonna go in, but we are gonna Water Shield as well. Let's go like this, actually, by the way, to get just a little guy as well. And why not? We'll heal for 6. Just do it now. Like, when else are we gonna do it? You do get a full heal after each boss, so... we don't necessarily need to use it immediately, but... Hi, Finn, how are you? Good morning. It's got muddled. That's actually a great muddle. Perfect muddle, thank you very much. I want... some power as I go into this, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, we need... Dang it, can we really not get more power? That's gonna put us 1 damage away from killing him. How ridiculous. If we kill him, that's saving 3 damage, so maybe we just don't even... Now, the problem is not that. The problem is getting to these empowers while also... Okay, no, we can do it like this. That doesn't do it, though. You need 1 more. Faye, you need 1 more. We actually can't do it. I hate it. Destroy your sink and your arm on accident. But... that sounds tough. What? You bashed your arm into the sink? And broke both of them? That's what it sounds like. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have to do that. Actually, we don't need the power-up. Hold on. Don't use the power-ups. Because this guy only needs 2 damage to die. In which case, we don't even need the water shield. Okay, hold on. Let's just do that then. Alright, let's do something like this. We still have 3 more mana? Okay, hold on. We can do more damage then. Do we want to do more damage? Do we want to delay this so we can heal more? Maybe. This is already 3 bonus damage, that's fine. Your arm is not broken, okay, but you can't fully move your elbow? It's been 3 days since it happened. Wow. A thing in the sink that stops water from going away? Somehow managed to press it in so hard it doesn't come out anymore. Got it, did the sink plug thing. With the thing in the back that you plunge down to make it pop up, right? It no longer pops up when you plunge it. Maybe it's just that. I mean, we slow roll it some more, just for some healing. Although we're running out of reds. Oh, there's one. Doesn't move a bit. Okay. Well, it's doing 4 now. We may as well finish it off, right? Although, just to be safe, I'm gonna start with some power-ups. Watch a YouTube tutorial on it? Yeah, it's the way that we get DIY projects done these days. Alright. Now, it's annoying that you're here on the boss fight. Oh, I think Cat's food just dispensed. He was in here yelling at me about it, I think. Alright, so something like this, right? Or the opposite? Hold on, how do we get to this one? I think we go the opposite direction we can do it. Hold on, it's basically a palindrome sort of thing. Sort of situation. Yes. We got them all. And we have a mana left for next turn. So the ochre dies. We do get Spore on 2 of our spells, and we take 2 damage. That's fair. Oh, we only have 2 spells, you guys. Yep. Our spells now do nothing. Except we can empower them. Or at least this one. Does no leech, but we can at least deal damage. Time to see if this does anything. Time to just find out. It does work, look at that. Well, luckily this guy does very little damage. Other than that, okay. That's good. Alright, now how do we get... This probably just like this. I don't want to use that though. What if it's just this? We should probably be cleaning up other colors as well, since they're gonna clog us soon enough. That one is too late. Hold on, that one's too late now. Other order. Yes, so two power. Then we do our attack spell. Order is very important in this game. Alright, go. Healing for 4 and getting 1 permanent strength. I don't like that, you guys. I think, though, that we can just damage him for a lot this turn instead. Yeah, just hit him for 5. Give him a net increase in damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we power up 5 times, and we shield 2, and we deal 5 damage and leech 2. Well, deal 7 damage, I guess, and heal for 2. So we take no net damage this turn. I see now why this attack is scary though, with the strength on it, the double attack. It's not fun. I think we're getting there, though. I think we're gonna do it. And we're not killing our little slime guy yet. Although he's down to 3. Alright, we kind of need him to give us more power than that. But I guess it's fine. Alright, okay. So just go this way instead. Alright, this is only 3 damage this turn. Though, that's right, we get to do nothing this turn. But we at least get to do 4 that way. Alright, we're almost there. He's getting scarier and scarier, but yeah, it's 3 and 3. Does that kill? It does not. Wait, it does. It does. Yes. That's 4 empower total before our attack goes off, so yes. And we don't even need the water shield, but I'll take it. Just for good measure, for safety's sake. Hiya. Nice work. Nice work, everyone. Yeah, just a flex. Though we could have blocked 2 of that incoming 6 damage. Wow, both blessings in the same spot? Think we should go there first then. Aw man, all of our spells are locked behind difficult fights. That's annoying. That's right, ochre is still here. So I think we water shield. I meant just a little guy. And we don't fire blast yet? I think? Does it kind of want to save Fire Blast for the ochre? It's gonna take a minute though. Because it's only 2 damage, you guys. Going to get a lot of empowered to make it work on this guy. Also, next turn, one of my spells are gonna be silenced from this bat. And I'm taking 5. No, I blocked 2. It's fine. Oh, that's right. This guy doesn't get to heal. But now, we're gonna take a lot of damage. It's silenced. He silenced my damage spell. So do I just Fire Blast at this point? Probably. What a waste, but... What else are you planning on doing? Otherwise, we're taking a lot of damage. Repeatedly. But now these guys definitely silence either my block or my damage. That's pretty annoying. Also, we're getting vulnerable for 2 turns. And they're all choosing to attack now that I'm vulnerable, huh? That's pretty rude. Also, I have to hurt my slime helper twice just to get down there. Gotta clear some stuff away, get more blues. It's gonna hurt. Oh, vulnerable doesn't work on leech. There you go. One, 2. Okay, we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which only gives us +4. So we're doing 6 damage, healing for 2. Becoming vulnerable again, getting one of my spells sealed. Why is this fight so hard? Oh, that's right. That's 5 damage, not 3 even. All we can do is block, but it does harm our slime helper again. That's a bit too much damage, you guys. Why is their damage going up? Why is it going up? I understand, like, escalation in these games to make sure that you can't just tank forever. Wait, was that incorporating the vulnerable? I might have actually been saying the right number because of vulnerable. Otherwise, I think I'd be dead right now. I don't know. Because I thought the previous turn it didn't work like that. I mean, I'm not dead. Does he do 4 damage with this and heal for 2? So we're at 1 health? It's not great, though. Keep making me hurt my little slime friend. Let's get rid of everything that's not blue and red. But just pray that we can use our spell next turn. Where is our bucket? We can't use it anyways. Hold on, we can kill him though. We can actually kill him this turn. With 4 in power. Hold on. Stop killing your slime friend. So +4 on our 2 damage attack. Kills this guy. We heal for 2. It's probably fine. Everything is fine, you guys. No problems here. Now we can't even kill him this turn. So we are doomed to take 1 damage. Okay. I accept your judgment. You have 8 health. I would need 6 power just to make this work, but I only have 5 mana. So that's not happening. And I can't use my water shield because I don't have 2 blues. Okay, this curse set might be too cursed. It might be too cursed to ever work. But, you know, on the plus side, not dead. I should have damaged him less last turn so that I could have healed more this turn. Spellbook capacity? Or increase maximum mana storage? Let's just spell that spell capacity. I mean, I'm not taking this route, am I? Just extra max health just so that I don't die here? The probably need to regenerate more each turn. We can at least go here. Oh, wait. No, we can't. We have to fight this guy before we can get there. That was a medium difficulty fight. Here I was thinking at least that was a hard difficulty fight, so it's not getting any harder than that, right? Wrong. Wrong. I legit think we die if we don't take this. But I think we definitely lose the run if we pile all of our blessings into max health. I don't think we'll win the run that way. Like, we don't have any mana or anything if we go that route, and then we definitely die, right? So we're just gonna have to pull something out here. No, that's death. That is probably death. But start like this. So, we shield, we fire blast, which kills this guy. 3 damage gone. We kindle, we heal for 2. And then just a little guy, we set that guy out. So, we end up at 4 health and 2 shields, technically not dead. Technically not dead. Alright, that poison is probably gonna kill me. The shields doesn't even do anything. So I'm just gonna do the extra damage so we can get through this enemy faster, but I think we're just dying here, right? I don't know how we out-heal the poison. And the damage that they're definitely doing next turn. Especially with the vulnerable op on me. Really? You're not doing any damage. Just one of them is. Also, the poison waits until this turn to tick. Actually, does the poison count as a hit? Take 50% more damage. Reduce when hit. I don't know if the poison tick counts as a vulnerable hit. Either way, I don't think we out-heal it, right? Hold on, we heal for 2, we're at 6. We take 2 from poison, we're back at 4. We take 3, so we're at 1. I mean, how do we... We shield. We shield is one way. I do need some power before we... Yeah. So we gotta do that, and then we want to shield as well. There was almost a sneeze there. There was almost a sneeze. It didn't happen, though. Okay, we didn't even need to block because I killed that ochre, and I totally spaced on that. But it's probably fine. No. This only has 1 power on it. So may as well do that. That is our last block for a bit. Yeah, that vulnerable. It would have been better to take damage from the ochre the previous turn. That's for sure. Alright, so I'm gonna intentionally extend it another turn so we can try to heal for more. Wait, no. Yes, I think so. So if I definitely kill it next turn with an empowered Kindle, then we might not even have to take the poison damage. We probably will. We probably will, but at least we'll have 2 more health. Intentionally not killing it this turn at least. Okay. Nice. We don't have to take the poison. That is great news. The pretty flower lady's here too. She's easier to spot down here. Mutter, mutter. Who's she talking to? Mutter. I understand, my dears. I am always on your side. Mutter. Hello? Oh, if it isn't the little druid. Beware, for it seems that there's something unnatural in the soil. Is that why you're down here? Why am I down here? That is a good question. Mutter, mutter. Great question. Hey, we didn't die. How about that? As expected, max health is for cowards. Remove cooldown. We didn't take anything with cooldown, but that is an interesting one. Hold on, add bleach daggers to the board? This might be great. In fact, I think it is great. Wait, but what if it clears my slime? It probably won't, right? It prioritizes things that are not already something else. I think we need the healing in any case. Are we? No, we can't get any spells unless we do a difficult fight. That's right. Oh, we could go here. Increase other spells' value by 1, and then this turns into a different spell. That's pretty good. Increase all values on other spells by 1. Two little guys, exactly. Just 2 little guys. Hi, Keeper, how are you? I forgot that I had some sweet plantain chips over here. But I am afraid that once I start eating them, they're all gonna be gone instantly. I need Mega Refresh, not Refresh. Mega Refresh that also unexhausts exhausted spells. Yep, those are delicious sweet plantain chips. I thought it was something else that applied when chilled. Is it always an ice lolly? I thought it was something else. On the last run. When we saw this on floor 1, by the way. Unless there's a floor 1 and a floor 2 version that do the same exact thing. Which would be silly. Like, Parting Gift has some interesting parts to it. I don't know that we take it. Chilled is pretty good on Kindle when it's like this, but I don't know what we would give up for it. Precision Strike is pretty interesting. The pristine part is annoying, but those are stones that are very frequently left on the board. All over the place, so I could see this happening a lot. Growth, though, is pretty crazy in some situations. And then it's wild, so it doesn't even exhaust like the other ones, which is fun. But very frequently it turns into a spell that I can't use, so have to be careful of this one too. It does leave us with only these 2 spells by the end of a fight again. Which is frequently not enough. But if you consider increasing all of values by 1, this becomes 2 more damage than before and 1 more healing. Which is quite good. Think I might get it. Also, there's a spell I'm supposed to be getting, right? And I don't know what it is. I forget. It's not the one I have, right? It's not the one I just got. Growth now. I'm looking for, it's like reagent, I think. Here. Quests. Oh yeah, we just completed this one. We got Sokobot. Remove keywords exhaust, add keywords cooldown. Okay. But we're supposed to be casting, Catalyst is what it's called. I don't know what that one is. Is that the other one that's like Kindle, the one I started with? I think there was another spell that's like that. So, remove keywords cooldown doesn't affect any of these at the moment. But it could affect whatever this turns into. Should we rely on that? Let's put this on our shield. And then increase the values by 1. The other thing we could do is this, right? Oh, hey. And is this. So it doesn't heal immediately, but it puts leech daggers on the board, which each of them heals for 2. Nah, it doesn't feel immediate enough, I think. We'll just let this turn into 2 leech daggers from growth instead. By the way, nobody found it yet. Okay, we have the rat cultist and of course ochre. Ochre is always there. Ochre will always be with you. Alright, we're going after this one. Honestly, if we don't have to fight this guy, I might not. If these fights are difficult enough. This is what you said the final boss was. Said this cultist isn't culty enough, apparently. And then we do all the things. And we start with growth, which is perfect. Oh, but we're gonna kindle... and this in an unknown order? I don't like that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that. His Fire Blast instant kills you, so we don't need to do Kindle on you. It's not much we can do. It's fine. And then we just, I guess... I mean, I really hope the little guy doesn't get turned into a leech dagger, you know? We do have 2 of them. We have a backup little guy. They can also kill each other, so we have to be careful. You guys are really pushing it. You also, between the 2 of you, only did 3 different ones. Burst. This is a pain. Okay, you take 25% of your current health and damage, which is currently 3 or 4. All right, I see. But it deals 4 damage, applies vulnerable, so... it's interesting. I don't think we'll do it. Let's just heal more. Look at all this healing we can do, you guys. Barely dodging each other again. Can't block. Like, I'm heal for a bunch, so... do it. Also, we're doing a ton of damage? Wow. And we healed the full, apparently. We still can't block. It's fine. So we heal for more if we just do this. Seems like. Because of Leech 3, instead of a Leech Dire, which is Leech 2. Alright, that was actually very easy. That somehow became very easy with growth. So we might be able to get up Fire Blast now, with growth in the picture, but Fire Blast is a way to very quickly clear the board, so let's see. Deal 5 damage, apply 1 vulnerable, plus damage equal to spiky. That is not helpful. But the 5 damage, 1 vulnerable is pretty good. Sonic. Deal 3 damage, add 1 jammer to the board. And this doubles the damage if they have full health, and it pierces to also deal damage to the enemy behind. And I believe that does deal the double damage to the enemy behind if the first enemy was at full health. But it does not double if the enemy behind is at full health. I mean, engage doesn't affect the enemy behind, is what I really mean to say. I don't know. Is this something I would take? I think replacing things on the board with jammers has a potential to kill my slimes, so I would really rather not. Maybe needles, though? Like, this is not even part of that, so... If we add this on needles... Pretty crazy, right? Now, it is a spell that we've already won with. We're not being completionists and beating the game with every different spell. It's fine. Now it does 2 vulnerable as well. It's kind of crazy. Okay, Cat is here. Acting like he loves me. Hi, Cat. I know the truth, okay? The evidence is written on my hand. Which he's rubbing his face against right now. That's why it's freaking out. And tracking. Stop. Alright, so we do this. Needles is different now? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we can do them all. Perfect. I would prefer to kindle after needles because we get healing if we can break the shield first. Probably fine. Alright, we did it. They overwrote the leech dagger. It does imply that the leech daggers can overwrite them. Why did you overwrite your friend? Slime helper, why did you overwrite your friend? It's a slime war. What have they done? Myriad. Whoa. Adds 2 normal spectral daggers, 1 double spectral dagger, and 1 leech dagger to the board, and then goes on cooldown. Interesting. Okay, but we need to do this and then do that. Yeah. Now we've done needles and kindle and water shield. Oh, this kindle is going to deal less, or give me less healing because of... Oh no, actually, this needles kills this guy, doesn't it? So everything else goes on to the next character? Fantastic. And if not, the leech dagger is next. Great. My Kindle, it's been muddled. So our one normal gem on it becomes a mystery. How could you do this? Okay, so this one... Which one goes first? The leech dagger goes first? Those kill her then? Well, the first one does because we've gotten 3 power beforehand. Yeah. Yep. And then the rest goes on a cultist. It's pretty good. Kapow. 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 And we're full health. It's beautiful. Alright, we're back in this, you guys. We're way back in this. It was pretty sketchy. Bitter Cold deals 0 to all enemies, +1 for every shield applied. Probably not. Gale Force, add barrage to the next spell cast. That's interesting. These would both be interesting ones to put it on. Especially that, after growth. Make them all vulnerable. For 2. Or to heal for a bunch, right? But I think we can't really afford to take it at the moment. Like, what else would we give up? We would give up a shield? Actually, hold on. Do we need a shield? Maybe we don't need a shield? Maybe we don't need a shield because we're healing so much. You know what? I think we're gonna do it. It's like the weakest shield spell anyways, right? Also, did I take this? I'd never put this on here? Wow. What have you done, Faye? I put this on a cooldown spell or put it on needles? Which is slightly more difficult to cast. It's probably fine if we put it on the cooldown spell. Alright, let's fight this other person. And we probably won't die. Oh, so we don't know if this goes on... If this goes on Kindle or Needles? That's kind of funny. I guess it's fine. Either way. We probably prefer Needles. Oh. It worked. We Needles everybody. Amazing. Ow! Nice work putting out that fire, Slimes. The Slimes are the fire brigade. So one of these takes out the danger noodle. And then Kindle takes out the ochre. Can we Needles as well in the same turn? Let's see. Yes, we can. So we win. Do we want to win already? Because I definitely want to heal more. Actually, that doesn't heal more because we overkill ochre there. It's fine. We'll pretend to heal by just not taking damage this turn. How about that? That was 21 damage. That's more than I expected it to be. Hey, we can buy another thing. There's nothing to buy though, really, right? It was chilled. There was parting gift. Considering how can we squeeze it onto Kindle? I guess it's possible that we did this, right? And we have to pay for it again, but then we get 6 parting gift when you hit with it. Which is a lot. Otherwise, we save up for the next floor, and there's probably better badges next floor, but we might not find one that's quite that good. The other option is we don't necessarily need that much healing. I mean, instead, put it here. So it's a bit less healing, but does a ton of parting gift to just obliterate everybody. Oh man, if you barrage it after that. Give everybody 6 parting gift. And then you kill one of them, then it's a huge chain reaction and they all die. Alright, I kind of have to do it, you guys. It's too crazy, right? By the way, I don't think I even looked at what this spell turned into last fight. It might have been something really helpful and I didn't look. Alright, let's go. Alright, we did them all. We again don't know which one we're gale forcing, but... Alright, it's probably fine. Hey, it was that one. We get the parting gift to everybody. 11! Oh, because of the, invulnerable. That's right. This turned into magic dismissal. Deal 1 damage, repeat, true strike. Not bad, especially with, this on the board right here. I'm just saying. And we are taking 2 more damage and getting another corruption. And we're not using needles, is that okay? You know what? I think it's a good turn for just this. Kapow? Kapow? Kapow. Get rid of the fire, slimes. That's your job. Also need to remember that this is now my healing spell. Oh, but the only red is all the way over there? This is also a way we get healing, so let's do that as well. But... Alright, let's use this as well. And I guess that... because corruption does damage me when I do it. I assume it's not powered up by all of these. I'm pretty sure it's not. We've tested this before, I think. You have 14 parting gift. Are you even going to survive? Not really. You're gonna take 2 here. Be at 16. I mean, barrage... yeah, this barrage thing is unnecessary. We get a ton more power, and we use needles, which will heal me for 2 more. Okay, it's all we care about. Just get a little bit more... no, we don't care about that. He's just dead here, right? And then we full heal because it's the boss. Kapow for 14. And then 21 for a parting gift. Why did I take that damage, though? Why did I take that damage? Because I'm healing to full and I don't care. Alright, let's get blessing real quick. Maybe we can hold more spells. Ah, that's right. We can't do it in that order because of that. Let's see, we need to do... That he Gale Force last? Ridiculous. Hold on. This way we're not needlesing. So why are you gale forcing if you're not gonna needles? Okay. Growth. This thing's in the way. Yeah, okay. So it's like this. Gale Force Needles. Got it. And we don't just a little guy, but we can do it next turn, I guess. Alright, so the order is Gross. Kindle. On just the rat? Alright, I guess so. Then Gale Force and Needles everybody. Okay, yeah. Hold on, wait, I think we can do this better. I'm forgetting the tricks to playing this game. You want to sprinkle in some of this stuff. Now, if we do it like that, actually, we're needlesing first. Hold on. Or we're possibly needlesing first. I wouldn't care that much, but it's more like I was doing this so that I could potentially Gale Force Needles. No, I think what we care more about is Gale Forcing Kindle, right? This intentionally Gale Forces Kindle, which puts a parting gift on everybody. I think that's what we'd rather do. And we may not get the effect of growth on needles, but that's probably okay. That also is okay. Alright, we did the right order. No, we wiped out the other slime. Slime on slime violence. Alright, so let's do Leech Dagger first, which does parting gift on all of them. Also, I have Hot-Headed, apply 4 power, critical, and 1 vulnerable to self. Okay. So take more damage, but I get a lot more power and criticals this turn. That might be fine, but mostly I kind of just want to Kindle? Or Needles. I might just be trying to Needles here. How about both? What if we do both? Why not both? They're all dead. I'm pretty sure they're all dead. We didn't even get to leech on that last one. I guess they were kindling last. Needles did the leeching already. Good. Begin with extra mana, increase max health. We don't need that anymore. Increase maximum mana storage. Okay, are we doing the secret ending? I feel like if we do the secret ending, we're not doing slice and dice tonight. But I'll at least take it just to have the possibility. Let's do this to make sure we don't miss any conversations. I really didn't expect to see the flower lady all the way down here. Mutter, mutter, mutter. Is she alright? Mutter, no. I mustn't. But I... Mutter. Hello? You! Huh? How? What did I do? Wait, what am I... I'm sorry, little druid. I am not myself. The water in my veins, it's... For your sake, please. Please go away. Okay. The machine is polluting her. Alright, so we do that. And we got a wall of purple, unfortunately. I mean, needles everybody. And we can't just a little guy. Alright, fine. We've got bombs. Plasma shield. Apply 1 shield to self. +2 for every 2 blues cleared this turn. Okay. So... 3 shields. Ostensibly. Now we could also be needlesing. Is that the right way to say it? Needlesing? Yeah, maybe I should be doing that. Because we might actually kill it this turn if we do that. This is 9 damage, but it's also vulnerable, so it's more than that. This is 3 in that case, I think. I think it's 3. So like this. Oh, I see. We're about to kindle as well. Oh, I don't want to, because that'll damage me. Let's not. Let's just not. Puzzles. Yeah, Spruceus. We're doing puzzles tonight. How's it going? It is only 2. What the? Okay, we just win there. Alright. That's fair. Cascade. Deal 3 damage. Repeat. True strike. Wait. So this is like, this is like that magic dismissal, except it's missing 1 thing? What's it missing? It's not? It is the same? Repeat and true strike. Repeat and true strike, but only 1 damage. Repeat and true strike, but 3 damage? Is it worth taking that? Robina? Unless we have an extra slot for it and we don't. Yeah, I don't know where we would put that. I mean, if anything, honestly, just a little guy would go. This is our special spell. Our special spell. Have you seen Star Invaders? I have. Someone tells you I'd love it. I might, but I can't tell for certain. And I also I buy too many. And I don't have any income right now. I probably shouldn't in any case. Hold on. If we start from here... Wait. And there, and then there. Of everything but just a little guy again? Very sad. But we put needles on everybody. And then we take 6. Kinda hate it. That's what the healing's for, though. I don't play many like tactical RPGs, and it has a very tactical RPG sort of flavor to it. The Star Raiders does. But I think that flavor of roguelike seems interesting anyways. I think it's got some real interesting stuff too. I have been watching people play it. I've been watching streams of it. Just to, I guess, entice myself into getting it. Hey look, we have another copy of Needles. Amazing. Except one of them blows me up. I think we just win this way, right? We win and we get to full health. No, false. False, Faye. You take 3 damage. Okay, fair. You know, that's fair. This only deals 2 damage, Faye. Alright, we're gonna double needles here. In fact, we're also going to Gale Force as we do it. No, false. You can't do that, Faye. Whatever. Just needle him. Closer to Into the Breach than it is to a tactical RPG. Yeah, I've heard good things about Into the Breach. I never played it or got into it. I couldn't watch streams of it. Into the Breach streams to me didn't catch me at all. It was really, like, I don't know, confusing and boring to watch, in my opinion. In my opinion. Besides, it never tempted me into playing that one. But this one does, because it's got all these cool roguelike stuff to it. Do we take none of these as well? I guess. That's a funny one. You do this twice in a fight and you heal to full health. Just once per combat, you get to heal for full health just for doing this twice. That's funny. And 9 damage aimlessly and then hook them to the front is kind of a weird thing. I don't think it beats either of our attack spells, and wouldn't want it instead of that or that. Again, just a little guy is the odd man, is the odd one out, but we gotta take it all the way. Also, if I can be, like, oh, we're doing in the wrong order again? Okay. How do we Gale Force here? I was gonna say, if I can be meta for a bit, yeah, I can't Gale Force here. That's pretty unfortunate, really. I'm hesitant to play games that I can't stream, and I'm hesitant to stream games that no one is likely to watch. Because I do want this to be a career for me. So it is important to me what things people are actually interested in watching. Now this guy's hitting me for 6. Didn't think of that, did you, Faye? Nope, guess I didn't. Not paying attention. Alright, so if we Gale Force Kindle, then we get Parting Gift to all of them, which is fantastic. We should do it from here. Yes. How do we needles afterwards? Like this. Wait, Blight? Deal 6 damage, apply 2 hex? We can't squeeze that one in? Wow, so close to it actually. Alright. Okay. Doesn't even matter. They're probably all dead because we did Parting Gift 7 on all of them, guys. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Kapow, kapow, kapow. What's up, Puka? Hot-Headed is back. Mai and Magi. I remember this one. Add a fairy stone to the board for just a little pain. And add a wild stone that advances all spells. Or Humble, which automatically goes Thirst, dealing 6 damage to all enemies. Pretty cool. Fast food, restore 2 health. That is ridiculous. I don't need more healing, do I? I mean, my health bar disagrees, I guess. I don't know. Deal 2 damage, Cruel, and Hook. Okay, so grab the lowest health guy, bring him to the front, and deal extra damage to him with this spell. Or, add 2 Fire to Stones and add 1 to everything else on the spell. I mean, even more slime helpers? Wait. Add 2 to all spell values? Hold on. Okay, I'll bite. So we set things on fire, but everything else gets 2 instead of 1 more. Also, whatever this turns into has the same effect of 2 Fire to Stones, but also gets +1 to everything. Amazing. Let's see what's at this fire. Of course it's Bloodwood again, but... The pretty flower lady is here, but I should keep my distance. Mutter, mutter. Mutter, mutter. The polluted mana must be affecting her somehow. I need to fix this for her sake, too. Actually, should I? 8 health? No, we can do the next fight at least. Increase other spells. Oh. Increase other spells. Attack by 1. But exhaust this spell. What if we put it on growth? Then we don't even care what it turns into. In fact, exhaust might be overwritten by wild. Which might be even better. Deal 3 damage, life tap, which means... this is on yourself, got it. It's a blood pack. So deal 3 damage to yourself. Stoic and True Strike, meaning you can't change that damage during a fight. And they'll always go straight to your health, can't be blocked. But it gives you 3 block and 3 power that turn. Just add that to whatever spell, whatever defensive spell. Now, it's gotta be this, right? Now, does it exhaust? No, it does not exhaust. The wild overwrites it, but the spell that comes up after it will exhaust. Got it. Got it? Still great. Blood pack description throws you off? Yeah, a little bit, right? Fire second, do you think? You're probably right, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Good call. Also, how are you, Mitsu? Piao. Mitsu. I heard someone else saying your name a different way. You'll have to correct me if there's a better way to say it. I think we got a thing going here. I think we have something going. Let's do a fight. You're good. You were lurking before, but on a phone. Thanks for lurking. And then... we have to do a jump across, unfortunately. Now we need the Gale Force before the needles, but we can't get to it. Alright, we're not Gale Forcing this turn. Fine. Shouldn't we use just a little guy then? Yes. We're not gonna Gale Barrage this turn, which is kind of a big deal, but this is our growth turn anyways. That's the most important thing. Hold on. There are always other ways. If you look. What if we start here? There might be another way. Hold on. So we would have to... like, start here? Okay. Then we don't just a little guy, but we do a barrage attack. Either Kindle or Needles, we can't control it. But either one is great. You know what? This is better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, our attacks hit for a lot now. You ready? We're about to obliterate these guys. Dang it. I was expecting at least parting gift to go off. Magnetize, which, this does still increase my other spells, which is great. needles to heal. But then we also have these. So let's do healing and... we'll do needles and leech daggers to heal. I don't know how much healing we're actually gonna get out of it before they're all dead, but let's go. I do know that we're definitely winning this turn. $29 damage. Wait, I don't even know where that came from. So be serious, these are the spells we didn't care about? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Do we prefer Cascade, True Strike, Repeatable, when we have increase other spells' damage by 2, which we can do twice, and also increase other spells' values by 2, so it's increased by 4 with 1 use of growth. It also does make a crazy amount of leech and a crazy amount of vulnerable. I mean, like, this, the leech is because of this, so that can also go on the other thing. And this is also... So this one means nothing, right? The only thing we're really losing out on is the vulnerable. How important is that? It's pretty darn good. But this is True Strike and Repeatable. Other thing is this an inconvenient? Yes, it's inconvenient because of Gale Force, and we don't ever know whether or not Gale Force will get used up by it instead of, like, say, Kindle. It is inconvenient. Alright, I'm not gonna take it then. I was full health, luckily. I thought last second, wait, shouldn't I have gone full health before the boss? At either of these fires? Can I make both colors wild? I can with this thing? Oh, no, I can't. I cannot make both colors wild because this is only 2 wilds because of Kindle. You could make one of them wild. It makes Kindle harder to cast then. And I like Kindle being so easy. I might be stuck in a rut with it because I just like how it is currently. Alright, so we can't guarantee Gale Force needles here. Or we can't guarantee that Gale Force does anything here because we would have to do just a little guy next. So what if we do this way? Okay, we're wasting one, which is usually a problem. And if we go that way, we need a yellow next. But this one is so far away from here. Ah, we can go through that, do just a little guy first. But we can't get needles still. It's because of the wasted one here. Alright, we probably don't Gale Force then? Okay, this way we can't control whether we do this or this first. But we do guarantee that we Gale Force Kindle. Alright, yeah, you know what? I'll take that. So this guy can only be hurt for 13 each fight? Or each round, I mean? That's fine. If Needles goes first, it is a lot less damage, but... Okay, it didn't. Better lucky than good. The Crescendo, which is very similar to Needle's casting cost. Deal 1... What's its whole text? I don't know. Deal 1, of course add fire to stones, increase other spells, attack by 2. And then +4 attack for each spell cast this turn. I see. This is an end path. This is like paralyzed. It makes you do it this turn. Or makes you do it last, no matter what you want to do. It has to be last. And then it exhausts because it's designed to do that from the badges we put on it. What's 4 damage for each spell cast this turn, huh? Maybe we could do something good with that. I think we try to get rid of the jams because this guy does a lot more damage with them. We just do that. We do 2 damage here. We're not even gonna adjust a little guy. Hold on, we can definitely adjust a little guy here. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Higher parting gift than the amount of damage you can take in a turn. I think we probably... Wait, I mean, we can Gale Force pretty easily just to put some more Leech Daggers on the board, but I think we want to Kindle. Crescendo doesn't really do much at the moment. Needles, I guess, does do something nice, so why don't we... Why don't we do that? This probably does 0 damage, unfortunately. Actually, this probably does as well. So maybe we don't use up the Leech Dagger for that? How about that? Alright. So we power up twice, use Needles, power up once more, use Kindle. We max out the damage we can do this turn. We apply 3 Vulnerable and 8 Parting Gift. Sounds good. And so next turn, just a Leech Dagger will max him out. Oh, Slime on Slime Violence. So one Leech Dagger is enough, and then we just try to, like, Gale Force to get more Leech Daggers on the board or something? Nah, I don't know. Let's just clear away stuff. Well, okay, we can do it. It's fine. Just, oh, these are colors that we use, though, for, like, needles. What if we do it just to give him even more, vulnerable? Oh, you know what? We should give him more, Parting Gift after the first attack, right? So the first attack triggers his parting gift, and then you give him more at the end of the turn, yeah. Oh, we just crescendoed now? Okay, so we don't want to do that. Do that. Sure. Bunk. Kapow. I saw 4 damage would be enough to do it. I mean, Kindle is pretty easy to do, so... But, you know, let's be thorough. Let's be thorough and make sure that we don't leave any axes around. Kapow. Alright. Again, I did forget about phase 2, you guys. I definitely forgot about it. It's okay. Still got his resilient. That's annoying. I didn't remember it, okay? Been a bit since I played the game. Leech Dagger does nothing by that time, because he'll have taken all the damage. Just needles alone is enough. Also, we should use Crescendo just to use it, right? Just to get the +2 on other spells. Cat is here, by the way. Cat is in the lab. Alright, so let's Gale Force here if we can. Yes, we can. Gale Force immediately triggers Crescendo, though. That's so silly. I mean, Gale Force Crescendo would be fine if we did some other things first. Let's see. So this doesn't count as a spell, I assume. Alright, so let's start with this. We don't even know if we Gale Force the Crescendo or not. That's very sad, but we just Prage. All we can do is Prage. End path. Luck don't fail me now. Okay, we didn't actually care because we already killed that guy before we got there. Because of all the power-up we did, and then a Leash Dagger as well. Why have you covered my board in jammers? Why have you done this? Oh no, this is gonna kill our slime friend. Destroy all jammers on board, and for each destroyed, gain 2 health and 2 power. Alright, so let's do this much at least. So, he goes down to 1, unfortunately, but... Okay, so let's start from this. Okay. Do we Leech Dagger as well? I don't really feel like it. Okay, so 4 damage does it. If we just needles, we do it. Or if we just did these 2 leech daggers, we do it. It does heal me for 4 as well. I think I like that idea the best. I think my cat just farted in my lap. And then jumped away because it smelled too bad. Don't kill slime. Oh no, did I kill the slime on accident? Oh, I must have grabbed the thing above him as well, right? I thought I was being careful not to, but yeah. I killed it, didn't I? It's very sad of me. I mean, not that we really needed this fight. It's fine. Then we try to kindle after that. Because that will put more parting gift after he's triggered the first one. We don't care about the damage that doesn't get applied. Pretty good. So now we Gale Force. I mean, Gale Force Needles just wins. It's 19 damage, you guys. I can't even tell you why. Just because of the number of creatures we've defeated, I guess? And obviously because this gave it plus 8? Plus 8? No, wait. Leech as well? Why is Leech only up to 3? Right, because it's not 8, it's plus 2 to everything, plus 2 to attack, then plus 2 more to attack, so it's plus 6 to attack. And then it was plus 3 on each creature defeat, which has been a few. Anyways, enough analysis. Let's just win. Just win, forehead. Oh hi, you've defeated one evil of the forest, but your path continues. May your roots keep you steady as you head forth. Thank you. Very kind of you. Show me a badge. Of course the ochre is here. As well as this echo, the Drosera echo. That definitely not Blood-a-Wed echo. Alright, so we don't just a little guy this turn, but we do guarantee Gale Force something. Perfect. Dice? It was broken for a second. Yeah? 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 Pretty good. Restore 3 health. Defensive spell. Battenberg. Deal 0 damage, plus 2 per diamond cleared, per purple diamond cleared this turn. I mean, obviously, we can restore 3 health in a defensive spell. We've got defensive spells with slots. Let's see what the spell is, though. Got Flandre Scarlet. Making a flamlet. Okay, so this is the better direction to go. And then yellow, green, red, and then just a little guy. We got everything. Found the pristine path. Yep. Nice. Ow. Okay, and that should kill the flam that comes out too, right? And we get to full health. Take Leech 3 or Creeping Death, apply 4 poison. Any chance we take those? They're pretty decent spells. This one, unfortunately, doesn't have any normal damage, so it doesn't get increased by this. Nor do I think it gets increased damage on vulnerable. Though I can't prove it. Or on all the empowers that slime helpers leave. Poison is pretty cool to stack. I don't know what we would give up for it. Again, it's probably the little guy. But I'm trying to increase the win rate with him. Or put a banner on him or whatever. We probably don't need this. But all of our attack spells are full. Alright. A deep shake. It sounds like something that an Eldritch Lord would be drinking. Okay, we got the perfect setup, the pristine path. Do it. That's right, but there's no question on the order on that one. That one did have a question on the order, so we were barraging that one instead. Which means no parting gift on the boss. Green, green, yellow. Oh, they ate each other. And then needles. It's a pretty good one. Conjure elemental. Oh. Summon a mana elemental behind. Well, we can do that this turn. That's actually amazing. But then we're not needlesing? Hold on. Hold on. Is that okay that we're not needlesing? I think it's okay. Alright, go. That guy hits pretty hard, frankly. It's surprisingly strong since normally to get these summons for like Ceridwen, right? You have to go through the rigmarole of getting soul stones and stuff. This one just took normal stones. But he gets that hard and has that much health. Why is he so much better than Ceridwen summons? Is what I'm saying. How much is this? Okay, we're losing our vulnerable on the first leech dagger is the problem with that. So what if we just do that instead? Okay. She's already dead. Stop it, she's already dead. I hope you know what you're doing. I don't know, should I pull it up? I really should have just a post-it note here. So I don't have to keep pulling up the clip. But maybe I'm not going to secret ending today. But now I'm curious if I just, like, immediately have it, right? I mean, almost definitely. We're missing... No, I guess we have everything. We have 2 greens, we have 2 purples. You need, I think, 2 of everything. Alright, fine. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Alright. I've got it pulled out. Now, is this possible, like, right now? Could we do it right now? No. Especially not because I don't have the mana for it, but it would be like yellow, blue, purple, green. So we gotta drop one of these down. And then it's red. And then it's blue, green. So we need a blue, like, over here or something. And there's another purple, which we do have. Okay, hold on. You need to, like, mix things up a little. Can you drag... Can you drag this blue over to here? Like, it's definitely not happening this turn in any case. I feel like I should just go. And if it happens, it happens. fixing something over here. Okay, alright, that's a game. Emily, like, we start by just doing... Probably like Gale Force, Needles, Kindle. Gale Force doesn't do anything but heal me and put Leech Daggers on board, so I guess we don't need to do it right now. So you don't need healing. And we don't need Leech Daggers on the board. They are fun. So maybe we just do something more like... Now, wrong order if you're trying to get some strength for your moves. But we need to do this, like, first-ish. And that means going through a red, which means we're immediately on a Kindle. After 2 more. Okay. Well, it's only 2 more that goes on Needles, not Kindle. We can't even breach 20 damage anyways. It's fine, Faye. You don't need to do any extra power at all. You literally need none extra because we've already got 20 damage here. Chill out. It's fine. That was a weird delay there. I'm not sure what I was missing. They didn't kill each other, look at that. Secret, Konami password, check one more time. Yellow, blue, yellow, purple, green, red. Okay, now we're backed into a corner. But somehow we want to reach like this one next. And then another green. And then another purple, red. Which is like, they're like here, green, purple, red is there. Hold on. No, because if we go there, there's no green next to it. We just need you guys to like jostle things a little bit more. Gotta break a bads, don't do that. Or break it off of this one, I guess. You can do that. Wish we start here. I kind of want to Gale Force before this stuff is broken off a bit. Definitely don't need the extra power. And this won't do anything, so let's not use it. Okay. I am injuring this poor slime. And if he ends up being the one that comes out on top in the slime wars, then I'll be sorry. It's fine. Like, it's all too much power anyways. We can't really use it. Yeah. Just apply some parting gift over there. Ow. Ow. Wow. Made Kindle harder to cast? But you made it stronger. You fool. You've only made it stronger. Okay, so like... That's already enough damage. It goes over the max. And it's dangerously close to triggering the parting gift this turn, but obviously it doesn't. Wait, what? What triggered it this turn? What triggered? Oh, you did. Mana Elemental, what have you done? You ruined it. What did he break off this time? Oh, the healing? Okay. Jerk move. And could I just do that? Don't you petrify my slimes. Nice work, slimes. Got rid of the petrification immediately. Alright. Konami code check. Nope. Yellow, blue, yellow, purple. Immediate rejection. Why are the greens so far from the yellows? I'm sorry, slime. You will have to die. That's just it. We win. No secret ending, but we win. Not stressing getting the secret ending today. Did it work? You've succeeded, little druid. The water of the forest already feels clearer. Thank goodness. No, thanks be with you for your efforts. If not for you, the forest soil would still be polluted. I didn't do that much. You did, little druid, and I will not forget it. If you ever find yourself lost in the forest, just let your skin touch the soil. Okay. And look, we succeeded with these horrible curses. Or this horrible curse. What you guys know about Coco Rosie?